Hey guys, I think I'm mostly going to be quiet during this intro just to let it sink in. I found I really like this as I had started playing the game. Alright, well, now that that has been taken care of, let me go ahead and I did play around with it a little bit last week just to kind of get a feel for the game to some degree. I am going to go ahead though and choose a new game just to go ahead and get the experience started fresh. That Raybite in the party of the last video clip caught on a wall trying to follow you. Wow. I didn't notice that actually. Okay, well, what I did when I played through just to get used to things originally was I selected the left character. I am not really sure. I don't know if one's supposed to be a guy or one's supposed to be a girl. It's kind of hard to tell with the art styles. I don't know that it particularly matters who you choose, but, you know, I'm just basically going to go into it and, if it does matter, then I guess y'all can yell and scream at me and go, well, of course it matters, you idiot! And if not, then, well, alright, whatever. But yeah, really the idea behind this is I just wanted an RPG to play after Suikoden 5 finished up. And, you know, it was just fun. I played through it a little bit. I mean, Zelda primarily on your recommendation. And yeah, I think I'm really going to enjoy it. So, alright, I guess since I chose the boy for my playthrough, now that I know the difference, let's go ahead and choose the lady this time, shall we? Okay, now, another thing I'm a little curious about, first off, my god, there's so many weapons you could use in this game. Another thing also is when I went through, I just chose the sword originally. Then I ended up actually picking up another weapon partway through just my playthrough, just to get used to it. And I don't know that there's any real difference. If there is, well, okay. I tend to prefer to be a sword wielder myself, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And then, to name myself, which, as it turns out, I was pretty bad in doing in regards to me actually going through this the first time. So, let's see. Alright. Go ahead. I figure, you know, yeah, I'm choosing a girl, so this isn't exactly going to fit, but hey, I mean, if we've got Potatoes playthrough where half of the guy characters end up being ladies anyway, just because of the characters that the game chose, then I think we can be okay with me naming my lady character Caront. So, yeah, you know, it'll give a nice taste to the, well, a nice taste, that's not the best way to put it. And it'll give at least a personal taste to the playthrough. That's what I was going for. Alright, on we go. Okay, combo length, walking speed. Yeah, that makes sense. I noticed it a little bit when I picked up a two-handed sword, was playing with that a little bit. I tended to like it a good bit better in regards to the power of it. But yeah, there were definitely some speed differences. Speaking of differences, I'm guessing the only thing that really changes from the areas that you choose are elemental affiliations, I suppose. Because I noticed that was something going on with the areas that I selected. I'm just going to go ahead and choose, I suppose, the corner here, just to go ahead and get us started. We can start off in the mountains. All right, some weapons' strengths are stronger or weaker than others. Okay, yeah, that makes sense too. Alright, so of course, with this game, and it'll tell me what to do. Yay! Alright, select a spot and press X. Okay, so pretty much we can put the mailbox just about anywhere. And I know the affects the terrain of the world. Okay, now, I kind of figured as much. Alright, well, what I figure we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and plant my mailbox right smack. Let's see, let's find where the middle of this actually is here. Go ahead and plant my mailbox pretty well in the middle, and then we can expand out as we go. So go ahead and stake my territory here. And I think after the mailbox goes up, we get another cutscene with vocal music. So if that's the case, then I'll shut up for that too. Okay, thank you for letting me know what's going on with that. And I was afraid of this. I got graphical glitches there. I'm not sure really what's going on with that. I'll have to see if it goes away. And then explaining, I'm guessing the scenario that it set out at the beginning, or in that little area, which was the mana tree burning up. I don't know what language the song is in. For some, I guess, I don't think it's Japanese. It didn't sound Japanese to me, so I'll have to look into it and see what the language is. Let's see if that, I don't know, if that graphical stuff in the top and bottom right keeps up, I might just reset the player for a second just to get it off, because I found that if I do, it will take care of it. I don't know that changing the screen will take care of it. So like I said, if it ends up being a thing for more than a little bit, I'll just reset the player for a second and that should take care of it. But as best I can tell, we have our quest in hand, which is to seek out the power of the mana tree. Hey Pokemon, thanks for coming in. You're not too late. I mean, we just got started with all this, so we shall see. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is going to stay an issue, so let me go ahead and get in and start moving around a little bit. Yeah, let me dip the player out just a second, see if we can get rid of that. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so hopefully that should be broadcasting to you guys now. Alright, now that we've gotten little graphical issues out of the way. Alright, now, this is me, and now I am, well, Lady Me, I guess. It looks as though, from what I can tell, it didn't seem to... Okay, here we go. Explaining some of the... Thanks. Because I needed that affirmation there, Zelda. I appreciate your enthusiasm over the subject. Alright, so... Yes, I chose to be a female character, just for the heck of it. I mean, you guys can make fun and meme it as much as you'd like. But anyway, we've got our different statuses here, and I've not really looked too much into this just yet. It seems to be pretty standard fare by and large, so I'm not going to deal too much with it until a little bit later on. Then we've got our typical menus here with the skills, and one other thing I will ask is there are a lot of different skills here, or the abilities. I've noticed as you play through and you use certain abilities, you'll end up getting other abilities along with it. Are there any of them that are really, I guess, necessary to move up early, or that really could stand to be, I guess, leveled up early? One thing I did change, I think, was the jump, because I didn't find myself using jump very much. So what I think I'm going to do instead of that is I'm going to probably do retreat, because I've noticed that my strategy, at least in the early going, and I need to put my special technique up too, is my general battle strategy was to evade until I got into a good position to actually attack, because that's one thing about it, is trying to get a sense of the attacks. Oops, did not quite mean to do that. Alright, let's see. Crouch restores. Oh yeah, that's true. I will probably work with that a little bit later, maybe. Alright, well, I don't need to do anything about that, so I think that's pretty... Yeah, that's it. Alright. Let's go ahead and move around. I don't believe that there really is much of anything to do here. The idea just is, though, to get a sense of what is in the world. I think you go through here, and you can look at various books that you have. If you... you talk to the library to do it? Yeah, you talk to the library. Okay. Speaking of Secret of Mana, this is very resemblant of Secret of Mana, with the circular menus. Alright, and then I'm not going to really spend any time on here, just to show what all's there. But if you want to, I would assume that you could go up to, you can go look at various things as far as what you have available there. Okay, each ability has its own XP. Yeah, I kind of gathered that through some of the battling that I had done before. It's not exactly how the minutiae of how the system worked, but it seemed as though everything did have its own ability. And hello, treasure. Ah, money. Always good. And yeah, I guess the cheerleaders can show up in the world of Legend of Mana. Gain other abilities by... Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's what I had seen. But it's good to get that confirmation, definitely. Another thing, also, I'm glad you mentioned the idea... Oh, wow. Okay. That's an interesting bit of trivia, that's the only chest with money. Alright, we gotta talk to this little fella first. Yes, I actually did know that, because I've played a little bit of it before. Here you go. So, he gives us our first artifact, which will open up the town of Domina. There you go. Thank you. And we can also travel around here to go to different areas in the homestead. I don't see there being too much use to this right now, because you can't really go in anywhere. And, well, I mean, you can, but you can't really do anything when you go in these places. So, yeah, just really serves, I guess, for now as a little bit of a good stroll area, just to get a feel of what all is in your home base, I suppose. Now, I'm curious to see if you get other characters that'll come in and help you with that, or if they already sort of pop up, but I don't know, we'll see. Apparently I can't go down the rabbit hole. Oh well, I guess with Alice we are not. That's where you raise monsters. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, it's just a few little things that are worth going into. Nothing terribly bad. Alright, I don't remember if there's anything down here, or if it's world map. Nah, there's, okay, the orchard. I'm guessing this would be where you grow stuff, I would assume, anyway. Okay. Avid fans have wasted hundreds of hours trying to... Oh, man. That sounds... Oh, boy. Well, I'm certainly not going to try to spend hundreds of hours on it. But we'll get into it. I think at least a little bit. And there will be something in the orchard. Okay. Alrighty. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and go to the world map, and we can set our first artifact in its proper place. And thank you also, Zelda, for mentioning that the areas get more complex or higher leveled and such as they go away from home, because it'll help to determine how I set things up. Alright, so we just go ahead and choose the artifact. You can also scroll along the artifact wheel. You can make ridiculously powerful weapons. Alrighty, well, hey, that sounds good. You can scroll along the artifact wheel to choose whichever artifact you have. Of course, we only have one right now, so we'll go ahead and set down the town of Domina, and I'm going to put it on an edge here, just so that we can have some more open space to put some of the other dungeony areas and things that we end up getting. Now, one thing also that I'm curious about is on the world map, you may notice, and this I guess is just the case for the areas themselves, all the little floaty, I guess, sylphs that are floating along, including the one that looks like it came out of an 80s toy pack, the one with the green hair. I'm guessing those are the elements, because I think they're designed to look like the summons from Secret of Mana. So, yeah, I would assume that's the case. And I'm guessing the pie chart under each of them is how much elemental influence each of the sylphs have. Well, I think it's not traditional in the sense of it's very much of a saga or a Seiken Densetsu sort of game, which is a little more, I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have a traditional story. Yeah, it does seem to be very open, well, not open-ended exactly, but very much freedom to choose your own path. You basically affect everything in your destiny is the sense that I get. And I'm blathering too much. Let's go ahead and just go to Domina, where I can blather and actually get stuff done. And reason number about 8 or 9 at this point that I really like this game, well, I'd probably reason about 1, 4, and 9 or something like that, but the dang music. I think, Zelda, I think you mentioned that Yoko Shimomura did the music on this game. So, and you can tell, because the music is fantastic. I had actually... Oh, well, we get accosted by a pumpkin thingy. At least give me your name. I don't know. I'm not sure how much I'll stick with accents or reading the script in the stream, but yeah. We get introduced to our first guest character, I guess, is the best way I can think of explaining this, Elazul. Yeah, as for the music, I actually had heard some of this music a fair number of years ago when I listened to various video game music channels on the internet back before Pandora and all that came along. I really liked it back then, but I'd never played the game, so I couldn't associate it with some of the context. Now that I've got a little bit of the context down, though, at least from what little I've played, yeah, it's really good so far. Duel and Tipo in the shopkeeper's house. Okay, sure. Of course, then he just sort of pedals off to the shopkeeper's house, so we gotta wait for him to go in, I think, before we can officially talk to the guy. And there he is. Hello, you. What do you have to... Would you say something? At least get some bronze gloves. Okay, gotcha. Yes. Alright. It's a lot of this... I think a lot of the dialogue here in Domina are basically just introducing you to the concepts of the game. At least that's what it seems like. Anyone else gonna watch SGDQ? I'm afraid I don't either. I'd be tempted to think it's something having to do with Dragon Quest, but I kind of doubt it. So, yeah, enlighten us. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Dragon Quest and Dairy Queen. Well, thanks for the food mention there. Like getting Rachel a job. Okay, and then she's gone all the time. And then he just gives us a random book, just for whatever reason, about all the equipment that we can equip. So, yay! Game's done quick, okay. Okay, well, I don't really think I'm gonna have time to watch anything like that, especially if it's just today, because, yeah, I've got some papers to grade. That's what I've been working on the last few days, and I have made only a bit of headway. I've really not done as well as I should have. Alright. Yes, let's buy stuff, including... Where are those bronze gloves you talked about? There are no bronze gloves. But there are gauntlets. I'm guessing that's what it means. The gauntlets and the boots, which means I'll spend all my money getting it. Yeah, might as well, I guess. And then get some Menos boots. Yeah, that'll pretty well conclude things, I think. Alright, now... Yeah, okay, that's intended basically just to up the defense and give us a little bit of a rounder setting. No. What was that all about? Oh, okay. Alrighty, I figure that should do for now, at least. Read that in your own spare time. Okay, yeah. Once I get a better feel for things, and I'm going to talk to the Statue of Liberty. Alright, speedrunning convention for charity. Huh, okay. Hey, Statue of Liberty, do you have anything to say? No, okay. Well, alright, whatever. I guess not everybody's interested in talking. Alright, let's see. Who are you? You're a Sproutling and you have nothing better to say. This is the inn, which is where I'm going to be saving my game eventually. Not quite yet, though, I don't think. Although, I guess I could go ahead and do that. Although, there's nothing more scintillating in watching a Let's Play or a stream video than watching somebody save their game. If I could talk to old Sir Turban here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I've got this on memory card, too. I'm going to go ahead and save over my other file just because, like I said, I was just playing that to, well, play around. Get a sense of the game. So, alrighty. Now we're all set up. I don't think there's really much of anything to bother with here in the inn, because if I'm not mistaken, there's only one person in here that that's even in any of the rooms, and I say there's nothing to bother with, and then there's a chest with bird meat. Okay, well, alright. I don't think I'm going to have any birds in my party, but hey, you never know. Especially given the cast of characters that you could see already roaming around this area. Selling minerals you've mined. Well, the problem is I have no money, so no buying for me. No, I just saw the spiky headdress, and that's the first thing I thought of. Maybe me and my history sense coming out to play here. Now, something else I'll ask. There are, as best I'm aware, there are 2 people that you can talk to recruit in this town. And I think one of them is toward the top of town. Hello, Inspector Boyd. With bandits. Okay, bandits are not good. I know one of them is a little bit toward the north of the map. The other one is the guy that went into the inn. I think the game is sort of pointing you to talk to him first. And hello, Final Fantasy V. Hee. And that's about as well as I could ever play the piano in real life, too. So, hey, we've got something in common, aside from the gender stuff. Well, that we don't have in common. Alright, let's see. If you have another save file... Oh, okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, there wouldn't really be anybody down here that could utilize that with me, but hey, still a nice feature anyway. Okay, let's head over here then, I guess. Go into the bar. Okay, yeah. The other character I think you can get is this one. But I don't know. I played with the other one, actually, when I went through here. Do you sell stuff? I don't remember if you... Oh, fortune, okay. 10 lucre. And I have no money. Well, probably... Wow. Probably won't come true anyway. Jeez. Have some faith in yourself, huh? Alright, let's talk to you. I don't think you've got much to say. If you would... Talk. There we go. Okay. Oh, well, everyone with souls always disappears. They don't. That's kind of a scary thing, actually. Alright, yeah, that's all there is to this. Then we not go back in there, you silly rabbit. What was that all about? Alright, I'm going to go over this direction and see how... Let's just go over here, because there's a couple of other areas in Domino that we can look at. And this area changes the music for whatever reason. I'm not really sure. And we've got a dancing monkey juggler. So, hey, juggle, juggle! And juggle behind the fountain where nobody can see you. Eh. Sproutlings are pretty intriguing. Oh, okay. Well, I'll definitely keep an eye out on that. Alright, we got more area, I think, before we would be leaving town. So, just the old messenger stork here. The cutest mail carrier. Wow. Okay, well, apparently she's a mail carrier with a, well, I guess with a aggressive side to her, I suppose? I don't know. I can't steal people's mail, can't... Whoa, hang on, what'd you say? Lovey-dovey, oh, alright, well, okay, I guess she delivers love letters. It changes the music because that guy's playing a horn. Well, sorry to hear your internet's on the fritz, Pokey. I know you've mentioned before that you've had to reset the streams because the internet's sort of driving you nuts. But given the fact that you're able to manage streaming with a 0.5 megabit internet connection, I gotta say, it's pretty impressive. And I read a bit of your post about how to do it. I might have to tinker with some of the settings on mine, because I'm on 1.5, which isn't bad, but it's also not preferred either. Matter of fact, some of the recording, or some of the streaming areas that I've looked at pretty much just would discourage me, or not even allow me to stream at all. Eh. Alright, hello you! If I could talk to... Ah, there we go. Silence! Alright then. You guys get to have it out here. Don't make me angry. What, are you gonna turn into the Hulk or something? Yeah. Alright. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Now, I think it's generally... I asked about the friend, so I'll go ahead and talk to him about this. Your decisions can screw you over. Yeah. I kind of got that sense. I'm just going through the conversation bits that I had done previously, just as following along with the adventure that I have. But I might have just, I don't know, if I goofed up, y'all could feel free to yell at me. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and search for her. I mean, hey, definitely need to help you out, I would guess. But you mustn't. Why mustn't I? Okay, so we got the artifact for basically where his girlfriend is. Alright, so now we've got another party member. And I don't know that I can actually look at them. It doesn't appear I can. But yeah. Oh, here we go. NPC. Elazul, who is much stronger than we are. Because he's level 2. Which I figure would pretty well explain why. Alright, attack gauge reaches max faster. Hooray. Alright, so yeah. So he can basically attack better and quicker and all that good stuff. Okay, I will keep my questions on that last comment to myself. I suspect I will find out more as we go through the game. Alright, now, I think that's pretty much all we need to do with Domina, so I figure we'll go ahead and head out of here and go into the first dungeon, I suppose. Alright, now, the only artifact, of course, we have is the Jade Egg, so we can go ahead and set that. I'll go ahead and set that up here, I guess. I love how they just pop out of the ground like, oh, there I am. The Mekiv Caverns. Hooray. Place it right next to my house. Well, go me. Or make it slightly harder. Yeah, well, hey. At least, like I said, I've got at least some experience with what goes on, so hopefully I can not completely goof myself. And good old Onion Knight here will tell us all sorts of things that we can... Chumpy. No, my name is not Chumpy. Nope. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Well, Zelda was explaining at the beginning of the LP that the dungeons and towns are... Oh, yep, there you go. Or he could just say it in chat now. Alright. Well, I've already pretty much got a sense of what's going on, so I'm not going to spend any time really on the Onion Knight tutorial. But yeah, we have different combat abilities that we can use. You have basic attacks, you have strong attacks, and you have the techniques, which I hopefully will not forget to use, because sometimes I did when I was playing. Alright, our first battle. And it is very much... Crap, we both got caught in that. It is very much a up-down. You have to control what you're doing in regards to the different attacks. And apparently Elazul is just going to make mincemeat of everything for me. Now, one thing you might have noticed in that is the little lightning thing that popped up between the two of us when I was close by is apparently a sync meter. And the closer you are, the better your synced you'll get stronger, pretty much. And I got no experience from that. Go me. That's what I get for running around and yik-yakking during the first battle. I get nothing. and I get a treasure chest that I can just walk right through. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Yes, it is action battle system, and it is very fast-paced. They really don't leave much of any time for you to react. Hello, Sproutling. Yep, okay, that's what you're gonna, yeah, you're gonna keep saying that, alrighty. I think this hippo thing up here, you talk to him, he will warp you to a random area of this dungeon, which I'm not a particularly big fan of. It also closes off passages that I think they don't really mean for you to go into yet. Alright, sword is a 3-hit X combo. Yeah. Boink. Yep. It's not oh, okay. Wow, somehow when I was playing through it, I thought it was. Alrighty. Now, another thing you also have is the strong attacks with square button. Those I've found to be pretty useful. I've noticed I think if you press directionally, they do different attacks, if I'm not mistaken. And go me not using that defend button I've got in play here. No, don't steal you stole my experience! Boo! Oh, you know how to do an uppercut. Yeah, I think the uppercut, if I'm not mistaken, the uppercut I think is forward square. That's what it looks like anyway, or maybe up square. Either way, from what I can tell, it's been forward square with mine. I generally prefer using stuff like the uppercut to the traditional... Oh, okay, he's using the technique for the first time. And he missed. So let me use it and actually hit him. And I missed. Go figure. Ah, that's what I get. Good old hubris. It's basically a Hadouken. Down, forward, square. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, understood. So yeah, I'll just have to be practicing some of them. I prefer the uppercut to the traditional square attack, because the square attack seems to actually slow you down. It gives you that short period of stagger where you can't do anything. And in a game that moves this quickly, that stagger period, albeit a very short one, can be deadly. Oh, and another chest. Well, thank you very much. We're getting all the treasure this time. Blank eye. I have no idea what that does, so we're going to check. Alright, let's see. Item. No. There we go. See, this is something else I don't understand. The secondary. I'm not sure what that means. I haven't gotten far enough into it to really know. I assume that has to do with crafting, maybe? I'm just speculating. Alright, so on we go. Alright, I think there is going to be... Well, I thought there was going to be enemies here. Alright, every item in chest is a crafting item. Yep, and we can actually see our enemies, but we can't do anything like a first strike. But, oh well. Alright, hello! There we go. Yep, alright. Whoops. Ah! I think I'm just going to end up... God, I'm going to sound like Chugga Conroy in this, in how much I'm praising the music in this game, but it is really good. Especially, I mean, this basic battle theme is... It just, 4 different types of crafting. Wow-wee. Okay. But it just, that it keeps you... I mean, just this theme going through the whole dungeon is very active. You know that it's somewhere where you're going to be getting some stuff done, because it's just very upbeat the whole time, and I'm behind the column. Get it! There we go. Oh god, these guys have a lot more health. No! Ah, must figure out where I am. There I am. Ow! Crap! No! Get out of surprise! No. I don't like being confused. Go away. And whatever... Oh, speaking of being confused. Ah! How dare you! Ah, this battle's not going all that well. And I want the levels! I want the levels! Yeah. There's a flip ability. Yeah, I got a lot more of it this time. I was gonna ask also if it mattered that Elazul, if Elazul gets the experience, does he come in later along with it, or is it he's just sort of a one-time thing, I wonder? I don't know. Alright, back to the ground level where I was, so I guess we get to go under here. Alright. Yep, hello enemies. Yeah, I generally like the uppercut a lot more than I do the regular B, because, there we go, level up, nice, thank you very much, I'll take that, and that, and that. Party member XP is a waste, okay. Alrighty, well, duly noted. And howdy, thanks for coming in, Tree Jam, it's good to see you. I am basically mucking around with Legend of Mana. I'm doing a decent job, I guess. But we are in the first dungeon. We're going to rescue the, well, he says friend, girlfriend, I don't know, of Elazul, who's the gentleman following us. So, yeah, that's what we're after. And I guess I need to go up the stairs. Am I missing something here? No, I'm not missing anything, because that's about the only place it goes. Nerd. Alright. Oh, that's the entrance again. Okay. Nah, we don't need to worry about that then. Alright. Go down. Okay. Yeah. I was just having trouble getting oriented, trying to make sense of things. Hello. Oh, crap. Alright. You! Oh, and I missed. Don't. What was that? No, 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 no. Let me defend. There we go. Ah! God, I feel like I am playing Kingdom Hearts, where defending almost feels... Oh, crap! Gimme, 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 gimme! Where defending almost feels counterintuitive, in a sense, and then I get my butt kicked and it doesn't feel counterintuitive anymore. Oy. Okay, yeah, that's what up square does. Up square is a jump down attack. There we go, that'll work. Thank you very much. Also, you can't run from battle. Okay. I didn't think you could. There wasn't really anything in my experience that led me to think you would be able to. Oh, crap. Alright. No, must get over here. And of course, I have yet to use my retreat command even once. Go figure. There we go. That'll work. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Crap. Oh well. One thing about this is the enemies and the allies all take advantage of the same basic system of moving up and down. Sweet, got counterattack. Moving up and down and being able to negotiate levels that way. It may be back forward. It just seemed to work when I did up, so I'll have to try that in the next battle. Alright, let's see. Alright, I guess I do need to go down here. Yeah, alright. Underground level 3. And, oh, okay. I was gonna be a bit surprised if it ended up being no. Okay, yeah, that did work. So it is back forward. Ow, crap. Bad timing on my part. Oh well. No! How dare you! Die, Shroom, die! Said by maybe every Mario character, or every Mario player ever. Alright. Darn it! Oh, crap. I don't know if that attack actually worked. I couldn't tell if it worked for him, but... Whoa, okay, I'm getting kicked backwards here. Now, another thing that I'm curious about is the 100% and the red meter. I can't tell which one is health or what both of those are for. Okay, XXX square uppercut. Yeah, it's, again, I've gotten some of the button pushes down, but not all that many, so yeah, bear with me. Hopefully we'll get better through practice, one would imagine. They're both your, oh, okay. So the answer is C, both. Alright, now you, I think, are just a talkie. Pearl is this way. Wait a minute, who are you? Yeah, exactly, who are you? Best stay away. That's not good. Oh, well, okay. She's uber important. Okay, well, I have to keep that in mind then. Oh no, Pearly! Alright, so it's time for our first boss fight. Yay! Which, since I had the goofiness to put myself a little ways away from home, is going to be a little bit more difficult than normal, but hopefully not too bad. Alright. Get behind you, and watch you turn around. Alright, up. No, sir. Dang it! That's another thing about this up and down the level system, is it gets kind of hard to tell when exactly you can attack him. Oh crap, he's stunned. Get him, get him, get him! Get him as I don't get him. Oh, new ability there. I'd go ahead and see if I can hit him with it. Crap, okay, this doesn't have that good of a range then. Alright, I gotta give this guy a little bit more room to move around so that he can actually, so that I can actually get behind him. Uh-oh. Nope. Whoa, I don't think I ever, oh crap. Stalactite. That would be why that's called Stalactite Cavern, I guess. Bosses are invincible when using special attacks. Yeah. There we go. Alright, back up a little bit. Oh, good, my special's back up again. Alright. Okay, so I'm guessing then... Woo! Ow! Wait, that... Oh, crap, he turned into a snowman? There we go. Ah, crap. How dare you kick me? And keep kicking, and oh crap. Get out of the way, out of the way. Ah! Ow! Holy Moses. Why are you almost dead? Nope. I gotta kite him. There we go. Whack. Or not. Uh-oh. Stalactite time. Ah, run away! Wait, that didn't help. Alright. Uh-oh. There we go, come on. Let's see if we can get this guy finished off here. There we go. Sweet. And Elazul somehow almost gets crushed. Thank you very much, I'll take that level up. Hooray! So we're victorious in a slightly harder dungeon area than I really had any business doing, I guess. Yay! Get back together with whoever she is. Although she looks like a plant hiding in the corner there. Yep. Hello. Is your core alright? I'm assuming that's supposed to be the gem that he has in his, I guess, armor, I suppose. I was just thinking about things. You don't need to think anymore. Aye. No, of course. Thinking is good. Thinking keeps you going, pretty much. But I want to think. I want to be a modern woman, darn it. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, now then. This is, I get the feeling, one of those choices that could goof me over. Like you mentioned earlier. So, I don't actually remember what I chose on this one. I think I stuck up for Pearl, I believe. But I don't quite remember which one I actually selected here. Blur. Okay. This doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sticking up for Pearl then, darn it. No, you stay out of this. Well, thanks a lot, jeez. Yeah, I'm the one who rescued you, or helped rescue you, anyway. A strange kind of person. Well, gee, thanks. Alright, so... yeah. We're going to watch them run away. And then she's going to blush like a... wowee. Holy mackerel. That's quite the blush, although you could barely see it. Yay, thank you. Give me stuff. Give me 2 different stuff. I'm guessing the stone eye is... Well, yeah, I suppose that's true. I mean, not everybody can rock the sticks. I certainly can't. But yeah, I'm guessing stone eye would be another dungeon, I would assume. Because I believe Firefly Lamp opens up the next town. Yes, okay, alright. So good. My brain was in fact working somewhat.